Hello, and welcome to my channel. Relax, and get ready to listen to today's story.
Now I'm gonna tell you an incredible story about the secret to a magical spring garden. The first rays of the morning sun gently caressed the picturesque town of Willowbrook, casting a warm golden glow upon its quaint streets. Spring had arrived, and with it came a vibrant burst of color and life. The town was known far and wide for its enchanting beauty during this season, drawing visitors from all corners of the world. As the townspeople emerged from their cozy homes, they were greeted by a symphony of blooming flowers, their petals unfurling like delicate whispers in the wind. The air was filled with the sweet fragrance of cherry blossoms and the gentle hum of bees as they danced from one blossom to another. Birds chirped joyfully, their melodies blending harmoniously with the rustling leaves. Amidst this natural symphony, a young man named Ethan Thompson stood captivated by the town's beauty. With his unruly mop of chestnut hair and eyes the color of moss, he possessed a deep passion for botany. Willowbrook had become his sanctuary, a place where he could immerse himself in the wonders of nature. Whispering Meadows stood at the heart of Willowbrook, a serene park that seemed to hold secrets within its lush green expanse. It was Ethan's sanctuary, his haven for quiet contemplation and study. Every morning, he would make his way through the park's winding paths, his footsteps blending with the soft rustle of leaves beneath his feet. The meadows were a tapestry of colors, an artist's palette come to life. Daisies swayed in the breeze, their white petals contrasting against the vibrant sea of bluebells that carpeted the ground. Tulips stood tall and proud, their petals painted in hues that ranged from fiery reds to delicate pinks. The air was alive with the delicate fragrance of lavender and jasmine, carried by the gentle breeze. Ethan would spend hours observing the park's unique flora and fauna. He would sit beneath the shade of a towering oak tree, his notebook in hand, meticulously sketching each delicate flower and recording its intricate details. The park had become his living laboratory, a place where he could unravel the mysteries of nature. As Ethan immersed himself deeper into the wonders of Whispering Meadows, he began to hear whispers among the townspeople. Please support my channel by liking and subscribing. They spoke of an old journal hidden within the park's library, a journal that held the key to a hidden secret within the meadows. It was said to contain clues about an enchanted garden, a place of unparalleled beauty and magic. Intrigued by these tales, Ethan sought out the library. Its walls were lined with dusty tomes and ancient manuscripts, their pages yellowed with age. As he perused the shelves, his fingers brushed against the spines of countless books, each holding untold stories and forgotten knowledge. Finally, He discovered the old journal tucked away in a forgotten corner. Its leather cover was worn and weathered, its pages fragile and yellowed. With trembling hands, Ethan opened it and began to read the faded ink that told tales of generations past. The journal spoke of a legendary enchanted garden that had been passed down through generations in hushed whispers. It described a place where flowers bloomed in hues unseen by mortal eyes, where birds sang melodies that could heal wounded souls, and where ancient trees whispered secrets of forgotten times. However, the journal's entries were cryptic, offering only glimpses of the enchanted garden's existence. It mentioned hidden paths and hidden symbols that would guide the seeker to this mythical place. Ethan's curiosity burned brighter than ever as he yearned to uncover the truth behind these words. He spent countless hours poring over the journal, studying its pages with an intensity that bordered on obsession. He traced the faded ink with his fingers, hoping to unlock the secrets hidden within. The journal became his guide, his compass in the quest for the enchanted garden. Ethan knew that to find the enchanted garden, he needed to understand the town's history. Armed with the journal's clues, he delved into the depths of Willowbrook's past. He frequented the town's archives, where dusty boxes held forgotten treasures of history. In those hallowed halls of knowledge, Ethan discovered snippets of information that hinted at the garden's existence. He read old newspaper clippings that spoke of a mysterious garden that had captivated the town's inhabitants for centuries. He studied faded photographs that captured moments frozen in time, their hidden meanings begging to be deciphered. Through conversations with local historians and elderly townspeople, Ethan pieced together fragments of stories. He learned of legends passed down through generations, tales of a garden where time stood still and dreams came to life. The more he learned, the more his determination grew. Ethan's quest led him to engage in conversations with various townspeople, seeking further clues about the enchanted garden's whereabouts. He would sit with them in cozy cafes or on park benches, listening intently as they shared their own experiences or family stories related to the garden. One elderly woman named Mrs. Jenkins spoke of her great-grandmother, who had once stumbled upon a hidden path that led to the garden. She described vibrant flowers that glowed like embers in the moonlight and whispered tales of fairies and sprites that danced among the petals. A weathered fisherman named Mr. Anderson recounted a tale passed down by his ancestors, who spoke of a hidden symbol etched into an ancient tree. It was said that those who could decipher the symbol's meaning would be guided to the garden's entrance. With each conversation, Ethan felt the threads of the enchanted garden's existence weaving together, forming a tapestry of hope and wonder. He knew he was getting closer to his goal. Ethan's search for the enchanted garden led him to examine old photographs and maps of Willowbrook. He scoured through albums and dusty boxes, searching for any hidden clues that might lead him to his destination. In one photograph, he noticed a peculiar arrangement of flowers in whispering meadows. The petals formed a pattern that seemed to mirror a shape described in the journal. He compared the old photograph to the park's current layout, noting any changes that might hold significance. Maps became his treasure trove of hidden secrets. He studied old town maps, tracing the lines with his finger, searching for any hidden symbols or markings that might guide him to the garden's entrance. Each map held a piece of the puzzle, waiting to be unlocked. As Ethan pieced together the fragments of the past, he felt a surge of excitement. The enchanted garden was within his reach, and he was determined to find it. Armed with newfound knowledge and an indomitable spirit, Ethan embarked on his quest to find the enchanted garden. He donned his worn-out hiking boots, slung a backpack over his shoulder, and set off into whispering meadows with a heart filled with anticipation. He followed the clues from the past, navigating through hidden corners of the park that he had never explored before. The path ahead was overgrown with tangled vines and fallen branches, but Ethan pressed on, undeterred by the obstacles in his way. The journey was not without its challenges. He encountered treacherous terrain, slippery slopes, and hidden traps. But with each challenge, Ethan's resolve grew stronger. He knew that the garden's beauty awaited him at the end of this arduous path. As Ethan ventured deeper into the heart of Whispering Meadows, he faced a series of trials and tribulations. The once clear paths became obscured by overgrown vegetation, making navigation a daunting task. Fallen trees blocked his way, forcing him to find alternative routes. The weather, too, seemed to conspire against him. Rain poured from the heavens, turning the ground into a muddy quagmire. Thunder roared in the distance, and lightning illuminated the sky, casting eerie shadows upon the path. But Ethan pressed on, his determination unwavering. He stumbled upon hidden pitfalls and concealed traps, remnants of a forgotten time. But with each obstacle he overcame, he grew more attuned to the garden's presence. He could feel its magic coursing through his veins, urging him forward. After a series of trials and tribulations, Ethan stumbled upon a hidden pathway that led him to the enchanted garden. As he stepped through the archway of entwined branches, he gasped in awe at the sight that greeted him. Vibrant flowers of every hue stretched out before him, their petals shimmering with an otherworldly glow. Ponds sparkled like liquid sapphires, reflecting the azure sky above. Butterflies flitted through the air, their wings painted in colors that defied imagination. Ethan walked through the garden, his senses overwhelmed by its beauty. He felt a sense of peace wash over him, as if the very essence of nature had embraced his soul. It was a place untouched by time, a sanctuary where dreams and reality intertwined. As Ethan explored the enchanted garden, he felt a deep connection to the past. He realized that this place was not just a physical location, but a symbol of harmony between humans and nature. It was a testament to the power of preservation and the importance of cherishing the wonders of the natural world. He sat beneath a towering tree, its branches reaching towards the heavens, and closed his eyes. He could almost hear the whispers of those who had come before him, their voices carried on the wind. In that moment, he understood that he had become a guardian of this sacred place, entrusted with its preservation for future generations. Ethan emerged from the enchanted garden, his heart filled with a newfound purpose. He knew that he had to share his discovery with the townspeople, to foster a sense of wonder and appreciation for nature's wonders. Word spread quickly through Willowbrook, drawing curious townspeople to Whispering Meadows. They stood in awe as they beheld the beauty of the enchanted garden, their eyes alight with wonder. The town came together, vowing to protect this natural wonder and ensure its preservation for generations to come. Ethan's journey had come to an end, but his love for nature and his newfound understanding of the power of preservation continued to inspire him. He became an advocate for environmental conservation, spreading his message far and wide. And so, the town of Willowbrook flourished, forever intertwined with the enchantment of its hidden garden. Spring continued to breathe life into its streets, and Whispering Meadows remained a sanctuary where dreams bloomed alongside flowers.